I've done improv in my life a lot. It's part of my spiritual practice. I think it's a Buddhist practice. And I'll invite us into a warm-up game. You can choose which one. I normally say meerkat or soundball, and I think I might add a different one if I can think of one real quick. No, I can't. Let's just do either meerkat or soundball. Which one of those do you like?
Soundball.
Soundball.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Are you familiar with improv?
Not really.
Okay.
It scares me, but
it scares you?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's okay. But everything scares me, so.
That's okay. Well, what we're going to do together is we'll there's a focus of the game, and I have it now.
Okay.
It's here within me. I'm going to pass it to you, this focus of the game, by choosing a sound and a physical gesture. You choose to receive that. You say yes to that moment.
Okay.
By mirroring that sound with your mouth.
Okay.
And mirroring the gesture with your body.
Okay.
And that's how you say yes to that experience and to the focus being passed from me to you.
Okay.
Then you put it down and you say and by adding something of your own to the game. And with that focus, you come up with your own sound and your own physical gesture, and you pass it back to me.
Okay.
And then we go back and forth like that, and we play a fun and silly game.
Okay.
The intention is to kind of ground us.
Excellent.
Invite fun and play. Okay.
Nice.
Are you ready?
I guess.
Okay.
So and then the instruction is for me to
You'll do the
it back.
exact same sound and the exact same body language.
Okay. Now I give one back to you.
That's right.
Hoorah! Hoorah! Oof! Oof! Oof!
Toodaloo, toodaloo, toodaloo.
Doodaloo! Doodaloo! Doodaloo!
Oh yeah, then you pass one back. You pass it back to me. We've just been doing the same one. Now you pick one and pass it back.
Yeah. So
Boing.
Boing. You're gonna have to charge me to do this again.
Help me understand that. What do you mean when you say?
Oh, what I meant to say is I don't know. It's just kind of like I have trouble being silly sometimes. You know.
You do?
Yeah. So it's not, and especially when 3 cameras are rolling on me.
So there's this way of wanting to being silly is dangerous.
Yeah, being seen as silly for sure. Yeah, that's part of my upbringing for sure. Yeah.
What happens when folks see you as silly?
Oh, you know, it's that's the one thing I'm working through as being a teacher. Being seen is vulnerable, to put a word to it, and vulnerability. I'm still working on why it brings me shame when I show it. But I show it, and I feel the shame less and less every time. But it's part of the recovery process as well, as sharing from a vulnerable position. And that's a lot easier in a recovery room when the cameras aren't rolling.
Makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Is there do you feel some shame now?
I have a little bit. I had a really mild shame attack, yeah, but not much, not nearly as bad as I had one about a week ago.
What is a shame attack like? What does it feel like in your body? What thoughts come to your mind? What's that like?
It's it feels like feels like a dizziness, and a friend of mine described it. Oh, you just had a vulnerability hangover. And yeah, it's kind of like, yeah, I don't know if you've ever experienced it, but this is something I've had other people say they experience, is you come home from an event maybe and you just shared your heart out, and you come back and you just go, wow, I way overshared. Or like lately when I was saying goodbye to my current meditation teacher, I probably hugged him 100 times. The poor guy was like, there's a line behind me waiting to talk to him. I couldn't stop. I couldn't leave him, and I couldn't stop hugging him. And I just felt a little later, I go, I hugged him way too many times, But for me, it's just that feeling of wanting to reel it back in sometimes.
Yeah, that you're too much.
Yeah. But I've also learned that that's what people really need to see.
Yeah.
And I think that's why people, that's why people like Brene Brown and her work on shame and vulnerability have just skyrocketed into the cumulative consciousness of our Western society.
Yeah, it's not that sweet Texas twang.
It could be that too.
People love it.
I do too.
A beautiful cowgirl with a wonderful message to share with the world.
Yeah. So yeah, exactly. So cool. Thanks for letting me practice.
I appreciate you going along with me and also letting me know that you had a little, shame thing happen there.
Yeah.
And that we were able to talk about it.
I think that's the healing part. Yeah, that's how we heal. Yeah.